In September 1996, we had 15 clients that we had lent to, each $100. So we had lent $1,500 at that stage. Today, after 15 years, we have lent $225 million to 1 million entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs across Pakistan. At the moment, as on today, our balance sheet is 295,000 clients with $28 million outstanding as of today. So that is the current position. If we look at what impact that has had, because that's very important, this is just the quantitative side. If we look at the qualitative side, we have seen that 34% of families that avail loans from us for a consistent period of 3 years actually move above the poverty line. We have seen that families are able to spend 20% more on their children's education and their nutrition. We are seeing that families who were going hungry for 40 days in the year as a result of poverty have reduced their food vulnerability to 10 days in the year. Where families were eating 2 meals, 1 to 2 meals a day, they are eating 3 meals a day. You know, there's so many phenomenal stories I can share. There are traditional stories that I can talk about, you know, the typical women starting a little tailoring business. However, I'm going to tell you the story of Shaida, who is a phenomenal woman. She is working in she's working as an auto part dealer, which is a completely male-dominated business. She buys and sells small auto parts for essentially motorbikes. And her husband used to run this business, and about 10 years ago he died of a heart attack. She was left with 5 children to fend with. She had 2 choices. One choice was to live off the generosity of her family, and the other was to delve into this business that she had no clue about. If you go to the area that she works in, where all these little vendors have small stores buying and selling auto parts, it's a very macho, male-dominated buying and selling, negotiating business. And Shaida is this small lady. She's barely 5 feet, and she is if you see her, she's extremely diffident and shy. That's your initial impression. But when you see her in her business after 10 years of doing this, she is just such a hard sell. She'll go out there and she'll negotiate with all the men out in the market. And now she has not only put all her children through school, 2 of her older children are going through college. She employs 5 other men in her business and is one of the most successful auto part dealers in her community. And because of her, other women have chosen businesses that they may never have thought they were fit for doing. So I think the transformation that happens, it's like a snowball. You start with one woman and she tells the next and she tells the next. Women, you know, are very fond of talking to each other. And there's a positive side to that as well, because it creates interconnectivity in the community.